According to my calculations, there are 2 quests remaining in 5.1. I have a feeling we're not going to get back to the source in 2 quests. Moving forward. Despite the butterflies in his stomach, Chai Nuz is prepared to address the masses. Pain and pleasure. Orchestration roll. Yeah, I have a feeling that we're just going to wrap up this Yulmore thing, and that's going to be the end of 5.1. No, I think I'm better now. I think I'll be okay. No need to fret, Eov. I've never felt better. Yes, definitely. And not at all overawed by the prospect of addressing the assembled masses of Yulmore. As for where to do it, if we're to accommodate everyone who might feasibly wish to attend, I suppose the only place large enough would be the Emergent. Then I will go and spread the word among the citizens, both free and bonded, that they are to assemble there to meet their new mayor. You there, Kai Shear, was it? Would you go and inform the residents of Gate Town and the derelicts? Course I will. Good lad, I will let the guards know not to bar the way to Vorthry's chambers. It goes without saying that I expect the Warrior of Darkness to attend, assuming she's available. Might as well see it through to the bitter end, eh? The doorman at the Crown Lift will show you up. That was kind of... They just assumed you would go to the filthy parts of town. What do you think of that, Kai Shear? What did you think of that tremendous insult that they just delivered to you? Don't worry, I'll make sure everyone's there for Master Chai's big speech. So get yourself down to the Emergent. Go on. Oh, you didn't even notice. It just went right over your head. To the Emergent. What is an Emergent? Is that, I guess that's the top? I don't know if that's the top or what. Oh, to the lift. There's a lift to take us to the Emergent, apparently. Oh yes, Master Chai told us to expect you. The Emergent is already filling up with people of all persuasions, free and bonded, citizens and non-citizens. But for this, our guest of honor, we have reserved a place at the front. Right this way, miss. Better be a good seat. Come on, Chai.
Go on, dear.
You can do it.
Thank you all for gathering here today. But before going any further, could I ask the free citizens of Yulmore to look around? 'Tis a sight none of us would ever have seen under Lord Vorthry's rule. Not only do we stand in the familiar presence of those we once called the Bonded, but today we welcome the peoples of the Derelicts and Gate Town too. Today we welcome the Warriors of Darkness, come to bear witness to Yulmore's new beginning.
Again, I would just like to point out that I am the only Warrior of Darkness. Alphino is not a Warrior of Darkness. Let's just be clear about that.
As you know, an election was recently held, at the end of which I had the honor of being chosen to succeed Lord Vorthry.
That's a terrible way to put that. I feel like you should not have mentioned Lord Vorthry in this speech at all.
You place great faith in me, and I promise to do my utmost to live up to your expectations, and I will seek always to carry out the duties of this office with integrity and fairness. Always, I say, but not forever. Let it be known that I do not intend to hold this post indefinitely. I consider myself but an acting mayor who will serve only for the interim, while Yulmore is reshaped according to a new set of values.
No, you should have seized power. What? What did he say?
No longer can we think of ourselves as divided, as the free and the bonded, citizens and non-citizens. The systems put in place by Lord Vorthry must be undone. But even as we tear down the old, we must give thought to the new, to what manner of nation Yulmore should become. Whatever the answer may be, it cannot be decided by one man alone. And so I propose that an open forum be held, that we might all discuss how best to strive towards a better future. However, there can be no talk of the morrow unless we first address the issues of today. Securing new sources of food, rebuilding relations with our neighbors, re-establishing industry. There is much and more that needs to be done. Too much for a mere man of business. And so I pledge instead to do everything in my power to ensure our city's security and stability while we all work together to see these problems solved. The road before us will not be easy, and I know full well how daunting the prospect of honest labor may seem to some of you. But we must accept the reality of our circumstances. We must move forward. This much we owe to ourselves and to the brave heroes who risked their lives to bring back the night. Once we have shored up our city's foundations and regained some semblance of normality, let us reconvene to speak of the future. Until then, I humbly ask that you lend me and each other your strength for Yulmore!
Oh, I guess I'll clap. No. Yes, I guess I'll clap too. Yay! Democracy wins again! Yay! Seeing everyone come together like that. Oh, it was beautiful, that was. The city of final pleasures, they used to call this place. back when the world was ending, but now I hope it will become the city of new endeavors. Wasn't he simply wonderful, seeing him take charge of the room as he did? Oh, it reminds me why I fell for him in the first place. Now our work can begin in earnest. I very much look forward to seeing this Yulmore for the people. And I gotta take some food out of the oven. Alright, let's see if we can finish up this quest. So I can eat some food. Talking. That was a fine speech, Master Chai. I believe your words stirred every soul in attendance. Well, stirred them to action, I hope. If I have learned anything from all of this, it is that change begins with the individual. 'Tis but a matter of finding the strength to take the first step. Aye. Assuming my fellow Yulmorans can, it shall be my honor and privilege to help them walk this road we have chosen. But we must not forget the individuals who made all of these changes possible. Were it within my power, I would carve a tribute to your heroism into the very stone upon which this city stands. No, you should make a tribute to Ardbert, though. I hate to change the subject, darling, but now that you have officially taken office, have you given any thought to your mayoral seat? We will not be moving into the Emergent, dearest. It's too big for one thing and too far from the people for another. We will retain our current residence and I will govern here in the parlor. Oh, I was hoping you'd say that. I much prefer the view from the parlor. An unknown voice. Begging your pardon, Master Chai, but have you got time for a word? Ah. Oh, yes. Yes, of course. Hathenbet? Oh, that's me. I liked your speech. But there's folk outside these walls as don't even have enough food to last till tomorrow, and more who are counting their crumbs. If you've a plan to change that, I want to help set things in motion. Then we've much to discuss. No sooner do I take office than my work begins in earnest. Well, I suppose I brought it upon myself. Thank you again for your help, Teov. I hope to see you again before long. Goodbye. Wait, why is the blue-haired guy bowing? He's not going anywhere. What a day! I don't know what it means exactly, but I do know I've got plenty to think about. Yes, you do. I sense we all have a great deal to consider. I had resolved to remain here until such time as Yulmore's future was secured, but it is clear to me now that the city is in capable hands. I have every confidence they will find their way, and I believe it is time we went on ours. How are they powering those spotlights? With Master Chai at the helm, if only for the interim, I feel I can bid farewell to Yulmore and return to the source with no regrets. So Elfino's leaving too, is he? Seems like everyone's moving on. Everything's changing. I've been thinking about what I should do in all this. Like I told you, I spent most of my life dreaming about living here with my friends, in paradise. That paradise is gone, but something better's Something better's taken its place, and I reckon I want to be part of it. You said this before, Kaishir. This Yule for the people Master Chai's been going on about ain't gonna build itself after all. Not that I'm much of a builder. Me and me friends will find a way to make a difference, though. Help keep things changing for the better. A far nobler dream than the one to which you clung before, and one I am happy to say we share. Whatever path you choose, I will pray for your success. Well, when you put it like that, there's no going back now, is there? We've got a few ideas on how we can do our bit. Just a matter of taking the first step. Moving forward. Quest complete. And we got an orchestration roll. Yay. And now I can eat my dinner. Still not quite sure how I'll do my part for you more, but I'll think of something. You've been saying that for like 100 quests in a row, Kaishir. When will you ever think of what you're gonna do for the city? You must make a decision. Well, anyway, I'm gonna stop now.